everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome. Okay, today's video is all about some must-do things you have to do before you graduate from high school, or if you're in high school now or you're about to go into high school. Trust me, make sure you keep these things in mind. Make your high school experience a little bit better, a little bit much more fun and memorable. I was just thinking back the other day, I was like, you know what? High school, I had so much free time. High school, I was just so carefree. And if you're new to my channel, I suggest that you subscribe and make sure you turn on the notification bell as well, because I don't want you to miss out on any of these videos that I do. I do a lot more school-based videos. I do school-based vlogs and all that great stuff here. So if you're interested in knowing these must-do things, stay tuned and let's begin. Okay, some of these, okay, so this tip, so this first tip is for people who are leaving, who are about to graduate high school. I definitely recommend, but if you're super brave, if you're 9, 10, 11, but I don't recommend, because if you're in the younger grades, it'll probably be just super awkward for the rest of the years that you're in high school. But if you're in your final year of high school, this is what I recommend. I would recommend you. This is a must-do thing. So what you should do before you graduate is tell your favorite teacher like how much you appreciate them, and like you're just so thankful and how much you like them. And what I also recommend is you telling your most annoying teacher how much you don't like them. I would recommend, especially because there are some teachers, like, let's just be real, there are some teachers in high school that just don't like you for no reason. They always pick on you. They're so quick to get you in trouble. Like, it just ruins a lot in your high school experience, and like sometimes you don't want to go to their class, or you avoid taking a lot of their classes. So let me tell you a quick story. When I was in grade 12, there was this teacher, like, he was just bothering me so much, and like he would used to pick on me, and it was just so annoying. So I got tired. I just got tired and I cussed him. And I just told him honestly how I felt about him, cussed him. He sent me down to the principal office. Well, he was like, if you don't leave my classroom, I'm gonna call your vice principal. And then I was like, for what? For what? And then it was just like before I got to the point where I had to cuss him off, he was just picking on me. I'm gonna attend down. He's like, if you don't leave my classroom, I'm gonna send the vice principal. So I started cussing him, and I was like, this is how you deal with problems, blah, blah, blah. And I was cussing him, and then I let him know that I didn't like him, and I felt good. Like, ever since that, he knew that I didn't like him. I never talked to him for the rest of the semester, even though I had like 2 more months left in his class till it was graduation. And I do recommend that, because after when you do that, you're gonna feel good. Okay, I was just editing this video, and wait, this is what I actually mean. Don't just go to your teacher and be like, hey, Mr. blah blah blah, you're annoying and I don't like you. Like, don't do that. You have to do it on a situation base. So you have to do it based on a situation. Don't just go up to them and say it. That's just super like random and weird and just unnecessary. And you're just gonna leave high school being like, yeah, at least I left high school looking back, I let the teacher know that they were doing this, that, and so forth. Because trust me, we know there's some evil teachers out there. Another must-do thing is to do something out of your comfort zone, okay? Whether it's doing a sport, making a new friend, like helping out in the cafeteria, just do something out of your comfort zone. It's going to be a highlight of your whole entire high school experience, because once you do something out of your comfort zone, you're like, wow. And I've seen so many people throughout the years grown in high school. They came in so shy and timid, and then grade 10 or 11 comes and they're talking to everyone. They have so many friends. They're speaking in front of the school, and I love seeing that. And I'm like, oh my god, everyone should do this. I had a friend, maybe she might be watching this. I had a friend, she said that she's scared to talk in front of the school, but we had a Black History performance, and she was a part of doing a poem, and she just came in front of the school and she was a part of the poem, and it was just so nice to see how much she grew. And I was just like, oh, like, this is so nice to see. Tying into the next tip, another thing I would recommend is joining a sports team or a club that you've always wanted, or you just find so interesting. Because once you join a sports team or sports club, your life just becomes a little bit more social. Now people want you to help them do things. You feel included. You feel like you're doing something. Because I did sports in high school, that was like my main thing. It just highlighted my whole entire high school experience. Like, I look back, I was like, high school would have been boring if I didn't do sports. I was a part of student council as well, so that was so fun for me as well. Another thing I would suggest is just experience, have a little crush here and there, and just experience talking to someone and maybe having a boyfriend or a girlfriend, but don't take it too serious. But make sure you focus on school, because boyfriends and girlfriends is not the only thing. It's not the end of the world, but it's cute, it's like fun, it spices up your high school life a little bit when you have a little crush here and there. Another thing that you should do in high school is not take grade 12 math unless it's necessary for your life outside of high school, because I don't think I took grade 12 math. I'm trying to think if I did. I don't think so, because I was just tired of taking math all 4 years. I wish English wasn't mandatory for all 4 years, because if it was only mandatory for 3 years, I would not take English either. And the things that they were teaching us are so outdated. We want stuff that is more useful in the everyday world. I didn't take math. I was tired of math too. Like, I just didn't like it and I didn't need it. And I was like, I know basic math and that's what we really need. So don't take math in grade 12 unless it's necessary. You're just gonna waste your time. You're just gonna waste crying at night. You're gonna waste like being overwhelmed and getting a low mark unless it's necessary. So avoid that and replace math with something that you definitely would like more. Another must in high school is just to try your best to be nice to everyone. In high school, it's nice to everyone unless someone blatantly did something to me. But honestly, just be nice to everyone. Don't exclude somebody because they're a loser, they're not cool, or they look weird. And I feel like you should always be nice to everyone, talk to people. I'm not saying be best friends with everyone, but at least acknowledge people and say hi. And don't ever think that you're better than anyone, because you're not. Don't ever exclude someone because of their appearance or what it is. Just be nice to everyone, because when you look back, you're gonna be like, wow, I was so young and bitter and it was so unnecessary. And when I look back to high school, I was like, you know what, I was nice. I feel good. People will always remember what nice things that you've done. But just be nice to people. It'll make you feel better about yourself. People will always have a positive perception about you and always have positive things to say about you. I just want to add that, and don't be rude to people unless they're blatantly trying to be rude to you. So in high school, you get electives. Take a beneficial class that may be needed in the future. So there was French class that my school offered. There was French class, there was sewing classes, there was food classes, there was Spanish class, there was native arts class. There was like a fishing class, and I feel like, oh, and a horticulture class. Like, I feel like these are all beneficial classes. So take a class that you know outside of high school you would actually use, like horticulture. Take a beneficial class in high school, whatever your school offers. Just do something fun that you like and you know will be beneficial outside of high school. Another must-do thing before you graduate in high school, again, have a social life. Go to parties, because high school is the most free time you're going to have. I'm being dead honest. Find a hobby. In high school, my hobbies were mostly sport-based, so I was doing outside of school like track and field a lot. So I definitely recommend everyone finding a hobby and just working towards that. And especially in this day and age in 2018, you can always profit off your hobby, whether it's you just drawing pictures and selling it on the internet, or you having a club on the internet. Just find a hobby that you genuinely like, because high school is going to be the only time where you're free majority of the time. And it can be anything. You can be selling buttons, you're collecting buttons. Make that as a hobby. That will be fun and refreshing and very great for your mental health. Okay, and the last must-do thing in high school is enjoy being a teen. Enjoy it, because I felt like when I was in high school, I was like, oh my god, I can't wait till I'm 18. Oh my god, I can't wait till I'm 19. Oh my god, I can't wait till I'm this age. But I was just like thinking ahead, like, oh my god, I can't wait till I'm 18. I can't wait till I'm 18. I can't wait till I'm 18. And the thing is, when you grow up, you have so much more responsibility. But just remember to live in your teen years, have fun, and just so when you look back when you're older, you'll be like, yeah, during my high school years, I actually had fun. I did this, that, and so much more. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys all like these tips. These are things you should do before you graduate, okay? Definitely recommend these things. Comment down below what you think people should do before they graduate. I want to hear what everyone else thinks. I hope you all liked it. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up. Make sure to turn on the notification bell on my channel, and I'll see you all. And I'll see you in my next video. Au revoir. Bye. But here's some more videos if you want to watch.